Well, I can see how my day's gonna go. I was cleaning off the table, and she seen where I put everything. I can't do nothing. She was sitting there, and she was sitting on the shirts, without all my stuff up here. But she's there now, and she was sitting over here. Alrighty, I guess we're not gonna do nothing right now. Alrighty, I got some of them done. These are shorter than these are. So these I'm gonna have to make sure wherever I put the block at will have to go there. But however, I need more. So I need to try to, I'm starting to use all the stuff that I had found so I can get it done. I want to get it done. This quilt seems like it's taking forever for me to work on. So I do want to get it done. I don't know how I'm going to put it together yet, but it will show up, and I will be able to. Oh no, don't. Oh, okay, you're not going to fall. Good. Okay. Good. Two shoe. All right, I got those two now. Now I need to find some shirts. Oh, I forgot. I got one here. Right here. Where is it at? Where is that? That has a word on it. And I saved it because I want to be able to use my words and have them on there. And I can put one, any one of them on that I find. I wish I could find some more, because I'll put it on. Put it on there, Mario. Oh, yeah. It looks like this one here is going to be a short. So, we're going to start by finishing them up and getting them done. Alright, so I'm going to quit using the white sheet that I've cut up. And I'm going to continue to use these interfacing stuff that I found, which I'm so glad that I found, because I drew up with it. I don't know why that didn't work out. It looks like the glue with the water would have sprinkled it everywhere. You know what I mean? But I probably watered it down too much. Who knows? We've been looking around a little bit, looking for Mama Cat. We can't find her. Can't find her at all. Alright, I'll stow this one up here. Alright, I'm going to get busy and I'm going to get some more of them done. Alrighty, I have my first one up here. And as you can tell, I doubt it, I have a pin right here in the corner. Alright, I've got a gray, green, a dark gray, and one red. That's all I got. All of these are short, and I've got red in it, so it will work out fine. Now, however, you're in my way. We're going to start putting these together. Alright, I want the ones that, come on, why do I have these problems? Alright, now, we're going to put this, like, right here in the corner. Alright, now we're going to have a small one, and I think I'm going to go with the red. And then we'll go up with it. Okay. And now let's go with a gray. I need to trim off the sides. So we'll switch this one. I didn't trim the sides. Alright. And then we'll slap that one up there. Go with a green. Down. Huh. Looks like I can go with another small one right here. Huh. So, ooh, this one here says ghost. Let's go with a small one here. Well, yeah. I'm going to want it to go that way, so I can cover that up. So here's this one. I wish I could put them all out so I can look at the colors and all. But we'll work through it. Alright, the first thing I think I'm going to want to do is we're going to start with the top one, and we're going to sew it down to here. And then sew this one on, finish sewing it. Then when we get down to here, we'll sew it part of the way too. Somewhere, no we can't do that unless, however, I put this one on first, and then put my little block on, cut that off, put my little block on. And then that way I can go around with it. I think that's what I'm going to do. So, let me go in there and get the sewing machine ready to go. And then we'll start sewing them together. Alrighty. Each one of these middle blocks, I have stuck a pin where I think it ought to go up, where the picture is. See how this one is? See how this one is? Right, this is the side that I'm going to put these blocks. So that way, I'll have one over here, one over here, one up there, and one up there. And then that way that would work. Now, let me see what I can do to this. I'm going to move these out of the way so I can cut this one down to this middle block side. And I think that would be my best bet, is to try to cut it down. Then that way we have it already. And look how much of a thing I got here. Okay, come on. Alright, we got our first one. So, now, okay, get that off first, okay. So now, we can sew this one down, and then sew this down to this one, and then continue on around, which I think it will work out pretty good. Alright. Yeah, I forgot to tell you all about my stick pins, and I want to make sure I tell you so you'll know why, how I'm keeping it going the right way. Alrighty. this is going to be the first block where we're going to sew it down.
I got you.
Alrighty. I'm going to take this one. Let's see, I want to make sure that I get it just right on this one. So I'm going to put it down here, because I'll make sure it goes out the little blocks, and I'm going to sew it down. Alrighty. Now I'm going to take this one, okay, and that is going to go down there. I want to take this one, and hopefully I'm doing it right and get rid of that pin. I hope I'm doing it right. We'll find out, won't we? Alright, now we'll sew this one down. Now, each time that I do this, I want to iron it down, because see how bulky that is? We're going to want to iron each one of them down. So, can't get it all on here. Okay. And now we're going to get this one. And iron it down. Now, let's see, I had it, I don't remember. Okay, over here. Alright, I have a little bit here I need to trim off, because it's too high up. It's probably about a ½ an inch. So I'm going to want to trim it down. Try to lay it down just as level as I can get it. Okay. Which, this is okay. I don't care to trim a little bit off if it needs it. Alright, now, see if I can't get this back out here. And I had, let's see, lay it down this way where I can see it. Alright, I'm going to want this sewed down to this side. See, I could use two of them short ones. That'll be alright, Sandy. Let's see what we can do about laying it down, and then we're going to cut it down, because I don't need that much. Okay, get it up here. There we go. I knew I was going to have to do some trimming, but I wanted to make sure that I have help. So I'd rather go big than I would small. Alright, here we go. Let's sew this one down. Alright, we want to iron this one down. Now the next two really don't matter which way they go. Just as long as this one right here is in the corner. Alright, here we go with the next one. I can't remember. Is this one going to work up here? Or am I going to have to add? Yeah. Oh, look. I'm going to have to add. Why did I cut this one down? Or where did I mess up at? Because this right here is not right. This one right here is not right. Alright, let's go back to the drawing board so I can figure out what is going on. Alright, now let's take a look at it. Alright. Oh, come on! And I got that on the wrong side. Look at that. Oh! What did I do wrong? See? I'm gonna have something over here. Nothing over here. So what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? And this is supposed to be down here. I should take one piece at a time and do it. One piece at a time. Okay, here's a light gray, goes on that one. I'm not gonna mess with it. I don't want to stretch everything. It's like you don't know what you're doing. I know I don't know what I'm doing. But this right here, I'm going to have to do something different too. Alright, let's try this right here. Just make it gray. Even though I really don't want to. See, I'm still going to have it. How did it work out on the board here? Exactly. How? I'm not getting it. I really don't like gray together. Not that kind of gray. Alright, what we're going to do is figure something out over here. Because that's not going to work. Alright, I'm going to have 3. Okay, there's that one. Okay, there's 3 of those. Now, I'm going to have a short. Okay, let's go with this one. A short. Come on. I'm going to see if I have enough to make a clear block on that side. That's what my goal is looking like. And have a different color on this side. And see what happens from there. Alright, here's the next one. And I don't want the same color if I can help it. So, what I'm going to do is sew this one down to this one. Alright, I'm going to go do that. Go do that. Alright, I got this red block. I've got another block to go by. Alright, now we'll take this one and we'll lay it right here. Okay, now I'm going to take this one and sew it down. Here, you want me? Okay, I'll do that. Alright, we're going to sew this one down, and I'm going to iron it and sew it down and all that good junk. Alright. Even though I do have that one, this one right here messed up with the ghost on the side, I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, with this one, I'm going to sew it down, put the seams together, and trim it off. Or what? Oh, sure. Alrighty. I went and made it right. Made it right down here. I don't know what I done, but I think where I took everything in there, I got my pieces mixed up. But I ain't doing that no more. Alright, we have this one done. We're going to work on another one. So, let's see what we can do. Now, this one right here, this one right here really don't matter. Let's go with one that does. I want one that does. This one right here. Now, if you look right here in the corner, we have a pin. And if you look at it, it looks like the tree's coming up from the bottom. Let's hang it up here. If you look at it, it looks like the tree's coming up, and then you have a limb here. So that's the way we're going to work on it. Alright, so I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put it here. Yeah. Alright, now I'm going to want one that equals up to this right here. Yep, that one will work. Alright, let's find us another one. Let's go with the red. Alright, I need to trim that off. Well, I don't really have to worry about that right now. Alright, we're going to put it right here. There we go. I want another little one right here. I don't want that color, and I don't want red. So let's go with a blue. Alright, now, as much as I don't want to, we're going to. Because I've already done screwed it up. Might as well go ahead and screw it up royally. Right? Right. Alright, where? Oh no, what did I do with it? Oh, there it is. Alright. Now I need to find another color to go right over here. Let's see, what color do I want? I don't want a red because I've already got a red. And I don't want a blue. I don't have much to play with here. Alright, and here's green. Alright, I need some of these don't work. Just one. Alright, I need another color to go down here. Okay, I got that. I've got red. I've got blue. What color? And I've got that one. This ain't working out. It's not working out. Because I've ran out of colors. I've got a gray. No, but I've only got one gray left on. No. Alrighty. I hate doing it. I really do. I hate doing gray. Oh, it's too small either way. Either way. Too small. Too small, too small. Alright, 2 more gray over here, so I'm gonna have to get one of these. And I'm gonna make it. Where is... Ah! Alright. Alrighty. Now then, I think we can go on ahead and sew this one down. So what I'm going to do is sew this one down and this one down. Go ahead and start sewing it, and then come back and get these. I think that's the best way to do it. I have these 2 done. Hang this one right here. Alright, I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to sew it down. Pin. I'm going to put my pin in it. Make sure I do it on the right side. Alright, let's go sew it down. Alright.
Hell yeah. Go.
Now I've got this one done. Now I want to take this one. Yeah, I'm going to take this one and I'm going to sew it down. Make sure I get my seams right. And we're going to go sew it down. Alright. Now, here we go with this one. Now I'm going to sew this one down. And then I'm going to come back. No. This one I sewed to it. No, I do not want to do that. No. Let's get this one down here and sew it on. And then I'm going to come back and sew the other one down, and I'll show you whenever I get done. Alright, now we have this one done. And that worked out pretty good. Yep. You just don't want to stay up there, do you? I think I used thin interfacing on this part. That's why it don't want to work. The thin interfacing does not want to work on this batting. But however, it's done. Now we are going to start working on the next one. And I don't want to use this color. I'll go with this one. Here's another one that's directional. Okay. And if you look, we've got trees coming up and this one coming over. Well, that right there's got that going down. I wonder if I have it wrong. Let's see. Okay, that one's going up from that tree. This. Okay, I like this better. So hopefully we got this one right. Alright, let's see what we got here. We have this. Wait, there's the pin. Right, it goes like this. Okay. Now, we're going to start with the green one. And I need to, was this one? Okay, this one right here will work. And I need another one over there at the side. Let's try this one now. I hope I'm not putting them. I better check. Alright, pretty boy. Yeah, we have a picture here. Alright, go on. Oh, yeah. Oh! Alright. Okay. This one goes this way, down here at the bottom. So we are safe on this side. Now, this one is on this side, so we're really safe on this side. So we can go ahead, I don't know, wait a minute. Okay, it's up there top. Alright. Now, we'll go ahead and put this one right here on this side. Let's see if we can chop her down. I want that one. Oh. Alright, let's go with the green, the red, and it will go down this way. Alright, I want to go on the outside, hopefully I can trim this corner off. Trim it. Oh, I got a corner down there too. Alright, I'm going to play with it anyway. And see, I ought to wait and cut it down to this size, so I'll have that. Oh well, let's go. Let's just go ahead and fight. All right. Now, I'm gonna put this one here. Yeah, what I thought. This has got paper on the back. I like the cloth better than I do the paper, because the paper don't want to hold. Oh, come on. See what we do about that. And it don't want to take a pin. Alright, now I need my thing down there. And I don't want it to be this color, and I don't want it to be red, and blue is what it looks like it's going to be. Alright, thank God it's staying. I already put a pin in it just in case. Alright, we're going to sew this one down when we come back.